Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Solar Dragon Nation of our star fire ascending. Happy 555 Gateway and Day 5 of our 10 galactic activation portals in a row of the Red Serpent wave spell. We had another trinity of activations coming in from the Most High. Our local Solaris released another series of solar flares today with multiple C-class and an M-class flare maxing at M3 at 1213 UTC. We had a trident of white spikes on the Shaman charts today at amplitudes of 25, 27, and 29 Hertz. Pachamama also received a powerful activation on the Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.1 earthquake in New Caledonia at 641 UTC. The crystal codes of the new Lemuria are flowing in, filling our sacred vessels of infinite multidimensional light. The Christos Magdalene of the Roses is with us now for this great shift of the ages. The blue phoenix of Shambhala has risen and is assisting Gaia and all her children of the sun in the full resurrection and ascension into diamond crystal light bodies of the new Jerusalem. We are now fluctuating between the old earth and new earth timelines day by day and hour by hour until we come into total balance and harmony of the music of the spheres. The golden sun of Buddha nature has been activated within every living heart of our ground crew earth angelics of the 144. Allow it to illuminate your heart and mind with its vibrant emanation and shine the rays of healing and transformation into the quantum Elysium field to fully shift this timeline into 5D new golden age of Aquarius for all sentient beings of the way. With ease and grace, we gently walk this path with heart and hold the codes and keys of divine redemption to assist Mother, Father, God in the awakening and flowering of human cosmic consciousness in unity and peace forevermore. This is the gnosis of the physics of immortality, merging with the true spirituality of all religions and ascended mastery of the pure awareness of the I Am presence. Together we rise and heal the world from all anomalies, false projections, interference patterns, negative fear programs, and programming. In this revelation, the truth shall set us all free to live as conscious, luminous co-creators of our new heaven upon our new earth. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful violet flame invocation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 20 degrees 36 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 2 degrees 26 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 3 degrees Gemini. The Garden of Tuileries in Paris, and the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 21 degrees Cancer, a prima donna singing, from astrologyweekly.com, and from Divine Sis Star of the Light Sophie Gregoire. You had 2 timelines around and you are choosing one. Things are settling in new territory. You are about to feel more stable, more positive, as if after a storm. This cleansing has been huge. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jalel Awen. 555 codes, syncs available today of 5D bliss, peace, serenity, inspired visions, divine trust, and connection to our Pleiadian origins and templates. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Ali Ray. Divine alchemy is underway. Some feel it. Breathe easy, beloveds. Your heart knows. All is truly well. Simply allow. Be one with your breath. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Angel of the Light, codes 7. Everything is happening according to the divine plan and according to the divine timing. The time is now, and at any time Ascension can show itself through one event or through several. We are not the ones who give the starting signal for this event. That is in divine hands. So trust that everything will manifest divinely. The divine source is what holds the decision for this entire ascension process. This plan is there, and it is happening. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. High-powered energy steadily continues to pour onto our planet Earth, as well as into our cellular structure and our DNA for our expanded consciousness experience. M-class flares continue to pummel the Earth, and ionized plasma particles from outside of our solar system continue to arrive, as well at the planetary magnetosphere, which is at this time being very pressured by the dense particles from the sun-facing and far side of our planet. At the same time, source light is still surging into creation to constantly cleanse cellular records and provide an avenue for elevation of consciousness into ethereal realms for guidance. Creation is thus being kept very busy with cleansing processes as well as with divine source light reception. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. From Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh. From Isis Channelings. Phoenix Rising, Confusion, Reorientation, and Alchemical Manifestation. The Platinum Gold Light Portal, which opened the beginning of March and has continuously been redefining us since the March astrological events, equinox, and the eclipse gateway, brought in the new time spiral of the new Earth and our own Phoenix Rising rebirth. We are radically different in a lot of ways now post-eclipse and Beltane, union, and rebirth as compared to pre-March. The roadmap that we were absolutely sure of with our macro and micro perspective of how our future paths, relationships, routines, passions, habits, and responses have completely changed since, even though the basic essence of our soul path and purpose remains the same. The phoenix does not arise overnight. Just like death is a slow process of release and letting go of the old and that which no longer serves. Rebirth, too, is a slow process of rewiring, redirection, and reorientation. So if you are feeling confused, at crossroads, in a limbo, it's just part of the reorientation of the phoenix rising. Have you noticed the quickening of manifestation powers past few weeks? Venus Inanna has been at the throat chakra for the past month, and this has had a profound impact on the powers of speaking the world into being, unlocked within the DNA of the architects of the new earth, you. And today, May 23rd, Venus Inanna reaches the gate of perception at the third eye chakra on her shamanic journey of reclamation and empowerment as she rises higher and brighter in the evening sky on her ascension journey to reclaim her title of Queen of Heaven and Earth. This cycle of the divine feminine is mirrored by us all, irrespective of gender, as we all carry the divine feminine energy within us. The platinum gold light portal is primarily the reinstatement of the highest potential of the divine feminine, and the most prominent visible feature of this, the rise of the sacred masculine. Yes, you heard that right. For the masculine to rise to its highest potential, the divine feminine has to first anchor securely. Our present journey of Phoenix Rising is as much about the rise and the sacred union, within and without, of the divine feminine and sacred masculine, as it is about reorientation, rebirth, and alchemical manifestation, for the latter is only possible because of the former. And with Venus Anana at the gate of perception for the next 1 month, our powers of alchemical manifestations are heightened as Venus retrieves her lapis lazuli wand of power at the third eye chakra. We will gain greater clarity and perception with our new light soul selves, paths, directions, unions, relationships, passions, and new ways of being and relating to the world around us as New Earth begins with us. Surrender is key. Attachment to previously accepted, known, validated ways of being will be counterproductive as we are in a whole new dimension of evolution. And as the past few weeks have shown us, we are emerging as powerful co-creators of our new reality, which will only accelerate with Inanna at third eye chakra. These are powerful and profound times. We are both cause and effect, manifestation and responsibility. The new age is rising. With great power comes great responsibility. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sa-ke-na from isischannelings.wordpress.com. From Divine Sistar, the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. We are preparing for the great summer solstice, which this year is the portal of restoration of the Holy Trinity presence back on Earth. Message: during the upcoming summer solstice, the Holy Trinity of the living soul, spirit, body, mother, father, child is established back on the physical level, and the fallen Trinity of the reversed flows, Satan, Lilith, and the devil's child, who had hacked the true and divine lines, elements, rights, and jurisdictions, is recognized and exorcised from this plane of existence. This is taking place upon divine will and in perfect timing. The magic of numbers is at work here. This is not only a complete liberation for the twin flames and their holy children, creations, but also the actual beginning of their new and elevated path of ascension on the physical level. The divine Logos has spoken, so it is. Messages. The 144,000, their personal number is revealed to them. Fast social and political developments are starting now. The Great Split is being established more and more. The collective events that will cause a permanent first, but also a shocking awakening are here. There is an opening coming ahead. A few will stay just witnessing it while keeping their ground. Many will be affected and lose their balance for a certain amount of time, and others will use it in order to follow a different route to awakening and liberation. No matter where one will be standing in the face of this opening, this will be a fixed, moving forward for all. It is the earth and the elements that are bringing the change. Stay in contact with nature to be able to keep up in a more smooth way. Each new level of the game opens when the player has retrieved certain tools, completed certain tasks and missions, and uncovered the secret passage. The new level is near, but the door leading to it is still unseen. One is called to return in the self and the body and learn to remain in the self and the body without escaping them anymore. The old outer reality is becoming extremely difficult to remain connected to, and interfering or arguing with the different choices and realities of others is becoming impossible. It is only from within the self and the body that one will find the dynamic needed to make the jump. Once this is achieved, there will be a portal of salvation and pairing in front of each person ready. They will find it on their own. Upon walking through this portal, they will be taken to the new level. The physical body will be gradually and totally transformed. It will leave behind the 3D density and will embrace a less dense nature. We are nearing the first part of completion and full integration. Erini Hunama Anata Kumara. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Eliza White. The best news had so far. A major realignment is taking place. In space and form now is realignment. In inner space, miracles are bringing form into balance with the source of life. Desire is returning to the truth of only one reality, that light gives rise to darkness. We must not be afraid. But who are we? I wrote some time ago that all hell had broken loose. Yes, because hell is simply the underworld, the subconscious where fear was pushed into darkness and thereafter named evil. And the Mirror of Eris said by J.K. Rowling, evil is visible. In this world of duality, a world of desire spelled backwards, as in Eris said, all it takes is a button to be pushed, a door to be opened, and all hell can break loose. We do not have to be afraid because we are the billions of pieces of the shattered mirror that originally came to be. We are the mirror of desire, which is the source of the mirror of Erisid. Now realignment is taking place in all space and form, and all timelines come together now as all shattered pieces from the source of light reveal the true reflection of the almighty and loving source, which is desire itself. Sheer and utter bliss is the temptation that drives us to look in the mirror of Erisid. But in doing so we open hell and release the fear we clothed in darkness. Our greatest insight now is to rename that darkness, rename it as light revealed. Truth is out, and a major realignment of inner space and outer form is taking place. We are one. We are the one who dreamt desire into being, and now we are the one who sees Erisid for what it is, and that is self backwards. Self is returning to source. In the beginning is nothing. Source is no thing. Yet in the mirror of desire, source is everything. Therefore we do not have to be afraid of death, because death is merely the returning. Now in the greatest story ever told, the story of time, everything is realigning with inner space and the source of itself. And what we can do now is to dream the best dream we could ever imagine. The dream of harmony, peace, and joy for our greatest love, who is existence. And in this way our greatest desires will be. Keep your thoughts positive, your heart light, hope every moment, and smile from within. Allow your darkest hell to open and release its demons, because they are your pearls of tomorrow. With the love that is you, from ElizaWhiteBuffalo.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth, 23/5/23, Contemplation. Today is a major portal for transformation, but one that sits at the end, in the middle, and at the beginning of a set of cycles all at once. I feel this sums up pretty much how the next 2 to 3 years are likely to feel, as we are now reaching a point of understanding our own multifaceted nature and how the infinite part of self might work across multiple dimensions. We are always at the end of something, in the middle of something else, and stepping into a new beginning. The difference now, and the great news for all of us, is that we are entering a time of expansion, whereby opportunities will show themselves and our sense of direction can rise to seek new aspirations. This is the energy of the rebuild, and it will expand to allow for higher aspects of self to become fully recognized as the conscious journey. As with all physical aspirations, there are glass ceilings to encounter, and we may need some reminders that the sky is not the limit, as we take our learning of physical energy and wholeness of being along with us to be the foundation of anything that we wish to grow. Generally, we can look forward to the opening of new doors as we walk across the coming season and approach the solstice. The learning will be to recognize where good choices make the best impact and to deploy the art of a pregnant pause to calm any erratic impulsivity. Learnings undertaken across the last 3 years may be brought up for testing new understandings or as a method of reflection. For those who find themselves in an obvious position of change, a whole new aspect has opened which will create a good momentum to move in new directions. Space holders can look for an ease of position which brings opportunities to be more joyous. The bigger picture is bringing awareness to the true gifts of living by recognizing gratitude for the small things and highlighting the cherishing of loved ones dear. May ends with a sense of more freedom and flow, but energetics remain intense right across mid-2023. The solstice and equinox points will remain intense and magnifying the pulse of the planet. Hopefully we can match this high-pitched resonant frequency to our own tune, or maybe simply look to adjust our own rhythm to step in time to its dance. For all that we resonate with living in magnificent times, we have to stand in awe of the fact that the magnitude has only just begun, remembering that expansion outward is simply a reflection of the expansion we are undertaking within. From Kirsty Elizabeth. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Mary Long. We are experiencing more purging, more detoxification of our bodies as the frequencies continue to heighten on this planet. Many prepared their bodies for this, but we are still feeling the effects of this transformation. There is never a dull moment within our experiences here on Earth. The more we elevate ourselves, the more we feel it all. After all, we are connected as one energetically, so it is appropriate when we say we feel it all. It is not always pleasant either. Constant detoxing of our pineal gland, which in turn causes pressure in this area of our third eye and may even set off migraines. When I have migraines, they seem to activate more of my brain, even though they can be quite debilitating at times. Everything has been tasting like metal to me again, so I'm on a regimen of drinking distilled water to help remove the metal toxicity in this body. We are also discovering that there are certain foods our bodies just don't want anymore. Our digestive system will complain and cause issues as well. Journal what you experience each day during these vibrant changes in our bodies. This helps us understand more of ourselves and what our bodies want and don't want. Even during solar flashes, I have noticed in my journal that certain things occur, which in turn I meditate and help this body heal from the toxicity we inhale every day. We will feel it all, loves, the earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, changes in weather and changes happening in the universe, as well as our galactic sun. The pressure we feel in our bodies at times comes from the solar flares as they continue to affect the magnetosphere. Why we feel all this is because we are everything. We are separate from nothing, always connected as one infinite force of love. Even though at times we may not feel all love and lighty, this is just part of the purging, bringing the darkness in to be loved so it can come into balance with the light we are all emitting. Have a stellar Tuesday. Downloads continue within us, opening us up more to the celestial energy we truly are. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are in the process of accelerated ascension, and this means that the old cords, attachments to the old earth are systematically being severed. It is almost like on the one hand, this accelerated ascension, with added energetic power from the solar flares, and according to the astrologers, astrological alignments leading up to the solstice are pushing us beyond the beyond. Yet through this all there is a huge activation of dormant faculties, awakening within our higher mind and the higher heart, as the old earth structures are doing their very best to keep the status quo. The new earth is asserting itself. We are being caught in the middle here, yet it is time now to rise above it all and allow the old 3D to continue creating chaos as much as it likes. Not easy, but when the going gets tough, the tough get going. When you are as sensitive to energies as I am, you will need more quiet time and just me time in order to integrate it all. More than this, I am finding that people are getting jittery, and this is being amplified by the collective. Remember to clear those energy fields and centers of your body, and do this every day and night. Please use the violet flame as much as you can, not only for yourself, but to help clear these distortive lower energies and whatever else is churning up, and allow the violet flame to transmute it all. Also put it over your bodies and fields. I'm finding that the divine love is amplified, and we are truly now being opened to the higher degree at the heart center, and will experience the power of divine love in amplified form. Here we go, we are breaking through all the barriers and entering the new. When I was connecting with the energies of the mountains, the trees, the rocks and river here, I felt such joy. The energies have amped up immensely, and all of Mother Earth is rejoicing in her rebirth into the new earth. Going out into nature and connecting with her, going barefoot if you can, will not only ground you, but help you immensely to navigate all of this. It is all happening. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Karen Lithica. Crystal Elemental Connection. For the light path on now is leading to new opportunities to reclaim the light sovereignty of all realms. For the elemental worlds are mischievous, playful, rainbows of light, worlds upon worlds of ancient wisdom, all encoded and aligned to the natural world we reside in. Simply bathe in the light of now. Feel the presence of all beings interactive below, above, and within. The cosmic creation of now is simply a window of light. With many entrances, portal openings to the crystalline world are all around us. Simply bathe in this light world. Interact with your crystals in a new light perspective. Be open to new experiences of light, for each breath is a new opportunity for crystalline light opportunities with wayshowers from other realms. Together we join in light. With love for the Journey Light family, Cosmic Light Alliance, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. We are quickly ascending into better emotional experiences, requiring detoxing of any remaining programs of pain and suffering. As the deep shadow wounding heals, it is becoming easier to understand the bigger picture. You are ready for much better now. We are being gifted with divine support, healing the heart from all the negativity that has been absorbed. This will release entanglements with karmic bonds, with soul growth lessons learned. Keep going and growing. Remain open with receiving the truth and healing. Using black obsidian crystals will support this alignment to get grounded back into the body and recover your power. God bless you, love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. The moon, ruler of our emotional cycles, remains in water sign Cancer all day, Tuesday, and will be in a challenging square connection with Chiron, the wounded healer, and Centaur. This may bring up some old feelings that need to be processed and released from our emotional body. Old karmic wounds regarding home, family, love, and nurturing may rise to the surface from our subconscious, to be explored and healed. Chiron is assisting us in healing our self-identity and self-confidence by showing us what needs attention. The moon also creates a positive sextile to Uranus, the Great Awakener. This provides us with the energy to know and understand, from a higher perspective, how worthy and lovable we truly are. Blessings of love and light to all. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mars in Leo, square Jupiter in Taurus. A ham actor on stage, expressions exaggerated, attempts to whip the audience into a frenzy. His voice booms, sweat trickles down his face, eyes pop. It's only a small part, but by the gods, he will play it to the fullest. The audience shifts, uncomfortable in their seats. It's all so over the top. Today's influence may be comical, or it may be deadly serious. Yes, it's good for belly laughs, and laughter is healing and wholesome and good. With Pluto still glowering at Mars, perhaps the best response is to poke fun at the devil. But in some instances, this tense combination can spill over into goading, rage, puffed up pride, anger out of control, flinging dirt in all directions. It's all too easy to make sweeping judgments before the full picture is in view. Before slaying your demons, remember, dragons were once keepers of earth wisdom. If you feel rattled, pause, move out of the red zone, step away from the drama. Still used at its best, bold, brave moves can banish monsters. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 110, White Rhythmic Dog. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are balance, organize, and equality. Each day of every wave spell is like an exercise, a habit that is good for you. Every 13 days we have a rhythmic day, which is really handy because it reminds us to get ourselves straightened out. We are now on the 5th portal day in a row, day 6 of the Red Serpent wave spell. It is more important than ever to get organized and rebalanced because of the intensity of all these portal days. If every wave spell is a journey, then this one is like a roller coaster. Try to pay attention to this instruction guide, the Tzolk'in. Tidy up your space in your mind and take care of practical things like finances. This is such a whirlwind, these 13 days, that no one could be blamed for letting everyday things go to pieces. But today we need to stop, get off that roller coaster, and take care of business. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. The dog gives absolutely everything into whatever he is focused on, whether it be very cool or mundane. If you are a white dog, I know that by suggesting to you that today you should get organized means that you will throw yourself into that process. We can all be as tenacious as the dog today and get the job done. Remember that dog represents love as well, so love what you do, even if it's tedious, and help your loved ones if they are struggling with tasks. Organize with love is the message of this balanced pooch. The guide today is also the white dog, and so a double helping of that energy. Magnetic, rhythmic, and spectral days are always guided by themselves. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Rhythmic Dog, 6 Oak. Keen 110, 23rd of May 2023, Organizing for Greater Love. Galactic Activation Portal Day number 5. 23/5/2023 = 557 = 512 = 53 = 8. 2323 Lion Portal. 555 Liberation Portal. Day codes 23 Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, In-breath and Out-breath. Month Year codes 5. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 12 Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23 Keen 110 = Portal for Manifesting a Divine Partnership. Double the love day today, let your love flow. Day 6 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival instinct, Kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we learn that our survival, both as an individual and as a species, depends on uniting and co-creating with others through unconditional love. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm, action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a day to find balance in the physical body by nourishing it with the right fuel, allowing greater light to flow through. In doing so, we are organizing on the physical plane to embody greater love. Humanity's survival and ascension depends upon the sun. As we bathe in these solar rays, allow the visions of the new world and the new time to integrate. Envision a new world where all beings will have nourishing food, pure water, and sunlight, the basic elements needed for building the strong life force, which is the fuel that would bring joy to our flight. As the Kundalini energy flows through our physical vessel, flowing freely and vibrantly, we reconnect with our solar consciousness now, able to embody and express ourselves as the pure love that we are. I am that I am. I am divine love. Today's question is, how can I organize my physical body world as a receptacle for greater love to flow through? Divine blessings for increasing your heart's love quotient today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 110, White Rhythmic Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to love. Balancing loyalty. I seal the process of heart. With the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Marianne B, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Lara Arthur, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Els Minez, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Barbara Schworer, for your donation and continued support. We'd like to thank everyone that continues to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to either our PayPal account or Stripe account. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, Zodiac Goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Solera Svolsky. The Violet Flame Invocation. Mighty I Am Presence, beloved God, my heavenly source. Please make manifest in me now the sacred violet flame of transmutation. Bring the violet flame into every cell, molecule, and atom of my body, filling me totally and completely. Blessed violet flame, blaze into my heart and expand out and around all of my bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, surrounding my entire being with your divine grace, love, mercy, and forgiveness. Transmute all karma, negative thoughts, actions, deeds, and energies that I have ever created at any time, in all dimensions, on all levels, in all bodies, through all time and space, past, present, and future, for all eternity. Transmute anything and everything that stands in my way of embodying the ascended Christ being that I am. Beloved violet flame, turn all that has been transmuted into the golden light of God, the Christ consciousness, the light of God that never fails. Send the golden light to me now, filling and surrounding my entire body with its divine radiance, raising my vibration and frequency to the highest level possible for me at this time. So be it, and so it is. From the God of my being, thank you, I love you. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed day as we reach the middle of this week and day 6 of the 10 galactic activation portal days in a row as we finish out the last week of this month of powerful, magical, and mystical manifestations. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. 444 flowing in. Keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.